One thing I know is that if you are in fear more than you are in faith, is that you will get the results of fear. You will play small, nothing will change, and you will see the world as a bad, dark, ugly place along with all the people in it, and you will do nothing. Hey everyone, welcome back to the show. It's time for another quickie because there's always time to fit in inspiration. And I'm so grateful that you're here because you can be listening to just about anyone right now. I don't know, choose from one of a million podcasts that are out there. So thank you so much for tuning in. Truly, you are why I talk in a room full of nobody. So I'm glad that you have tuned in again, and I hope today is valuable because we are going to talk about what it takes to actually reach your goals and be successful. And this isn't just about the steps. This is about a mindset. This is about a level of crazy that you actually need to be. So if you're raising your hand right now and you're like, shit, I'm crazy, Lori, this is perfect, then you're going to be successful and it's going to be great. All right. So what I really want to talk about is the fact that you do have to have a level of delusion, or delulu, as the kids are calling it. And I'm not saying that you are going to be a person who is so far out of reality that you're somebody that has ideas that never actually come to fruition because they're so out there that you never take action on them, or they're just absolutely insane. So if you have that feedback in your life where people are like, that is insane, that's crazy, that's never going to work, maybe you will want to look at some of those ideas, or maybe you're a freaking genius like Elon Musk and you want to help take people to Mars. That's just a whole other level. But today what I want to chat about is that you need to actually have ideas that seem a little bit like maybe they won't happen, or a lot of it like maybe they won't happen in your current reality and your current social circles. So as you start to move through and do different things in your life where you actually start doing these small ideas and seeing them work and seeing them become reality, then that is when you can obviously start moving into much bigger ideas, and when your social circles are probably going to start supporting what you do because you're moving into these different social circles of people doing the same thing and believing the same thing. But let's really chat about this. So being successful takes a level of delusion, because right now, if you continue to do what is normal, if you continue to do what feels comfortable, if you continue to stretch just a little bit, not a lot, you're going to continue to get results that are pretty much the same as what you're getting, or a little bit above average of what you're getting. So in order to go beyond that, you need to think bigger. You need to think in a way that actually feels delusional to you right now. You need to think in a way that is outside of the box. You need to think in a way of something that you have not thought of yet, because it needs to work differently than what you are currently doing. So the last couple of years, I've been in a season of building another company. Very excited about it. It's a beauty hydration product. I literally can't wait. It's a skin routine that you can drink. You're going to freaking love it. And I've been so in that and thinking outside of the box on that I also needed to start thinking that way about my personal brand, because my personal brand truly is going to be the marketing for this other brand. And anything that I build in my own personal brand is also building this other brand. And I'm looking at it as allocating the marketing budget to my personal brand, because we all know that now everybody wants to know who and what is attached to the actual brand. So with that said, I've had to really start thinking outside of the box and be delusional with my personal brand, meaning what am I not yet doing that seems a little crazy, or it seems a little big, or it seems like maybe this won't work, that I need to do in order to move from the middle of the pack. Because if I continue to do the things that I'm doing, I'm going to continue to get the results that I have always gotten, which are good results. But I want great results. I want results that comes from thinking like a delusional person who thinks that everything is on their side, the universe has their back, and that I can make hella money, right? This is the way that I need to be thinking. And so in order to do that, I have to start letting myself imagine. I need to start gathering data. I need to start looking at what other people are doing and see how it could be a fit for me. So I wrote down a few things that I have been doing to kind of come up with these ideas. And some of the things that I've come up with, I'm running through this process. So the process that I'm running it through is number one, is this aligned and does it excite me? Now, is this aligned and does it excite me? Doesn't mean like, oh, it's aligned, but it's going to feel like a lot of work. Yeah, you don't get to have all of it, right? You get to have, it feels really, really aligned and I'm very excited, but it's going to be a lot of work. Or you can have, it's not a lot of work. It feels fun. It feels a little too easy, and you're probably going to get results that reflect that as well. So what we want to find is the sweet spot between, yeah, it's going to take a little effort from me. It's going to be a little bit more than I'm used to giving right now. Maybe that is energy wise. Maybe that is just within the thought process. Maybe that is pushing you to your edge. Whatever more work means, it doesn't have to mean more time, but it might mean more effort. It's going to require more from you. So we want to find the sweet spot between requiring more from you so that you move out from the middle of the pack. And is this aligned and does it excite you? And number two, could it actually work? Have I seen this work before in some modality, even in a different arena with a different product or different type of thing? Have I kind of seen something like this potentially work? This is really going to come in handy because if you get proof, then you know that you can do it. You just have to pick apart their plan and make that plan suit whatever you're doing. The next step, I've already mentioned this a little bit, number 3 is gather evidence of it working. So one of the ideas that I have right now is partnering with somebody and we're wanting to put out a particular product that we haven't really seen out in the world, but we've seen similar products out in the world. This product is like a course, an e-course that we'll be offering digitally, but I haven't seen this exact thing, but I have seen evidence of something similar to it working. And so what I'm doing is seeing all the different ways that they had launched this. What did this look like in partnerships? What did this look like to promote it? What does the marketing plan look like? And so right now I am gathering all of the evidence of the things that have worked and seeing how it could fit with this particular idea. Number 4, next stop, you map a plan. You see what worked. You make it suit exactly what you're doing. You make it fit your lifestyle. You make it fit your energy. You make it fit the thing that you want to do. You make it fit this product. And then you map a plan. And then you execute on the plan. That is number 5. You execute. That's it. You just execute on the plan. No matter what the plan is, you get the plan done. And then you get your result. And then you assess the result. And number 6 is adjust the plan and execute again. So number 5 is execute and assess. And number 6 is adjust the plan and execute again. And you continue to do this for what I would say is anywhere from 6 months to 2 years until you start getting the results that you want. And I don't want you just to assess the data. I want you to bring in other people who have done it before to assess the data. Otherwise, it's just like a totally new person looking at data that means nothing to them, because at least someone who's done it before could say, oh, I had the same data, or here's what you need to tweak, or you need to tweak the message, or you need to tweak the product, or it's your landing page, or you didn't get enough eyes on it, but your conversion rate was amazing. Like, you guys have no idea what to look at. So you need somebody else to get your eyes on it after you get the results of the execution of the plan. And I highly recommend getting someone's eyes on it before you execute as well. So these are the things that you need to do to take your delusional big ideas and turn them into reality. And you have to be delusional enough to just decide that this is going to work. Decide that this is something that is worth investing in for you, because a lot of my ideas, I don't know if they're going to work. I actually have no clue if they're going to work. I have data that shows that it's worked for other people, but do I actually have proof that it could work for me? No. This is where my delusion has to come in. This is where I have to say, this worked for them. It's going to work for me. It might take me 2 tries. It might take me 10 tries, but I am going to stick to it and make this work for me. Even if it's a lesson that I carry into something else, it still then worked for me. But we can't get these lessons and we can't make it work for us unless we're delusional enough to know that we are going to make it work and we're going to execute on these ideas. And so it has to be outside of your reality. You have to be someone who can hold a vision. It doesn't mean that I don't fall out of this amazing delusion of thinking I can do it every damn day of my life. I fall out of it every day, but I'm literally doing things to make sure that I get back into the vision. I go for walks. I read books. I'm reading The Universe Has Your Back again because it's such a good reminder that the universe has our back. And to be delusional, right? To think this big, to feel the energy of what you want in your life, and to stop going into fear. One thing I know is that if you are in fear more than you are in faith, is that you will get the results of fear. You will play small, nothing will change, and you will see the world as a bad, dark, ugly place along with all the people in it, and you will do nothing. I have been there. It is easy for me to go there. That is why I work my ass off to not go there every single day, is because I know that that is a default for me. I know that that is a default for humans, and I fight like hell against it. So you guys, I will fight for my delusional, creative, I can do anything brain any day of the week and put all of my energy there. And all you have to do is have 1% more faith than you do fear. That's it. That's how it starts. It's like a little mustard seed. You just have to believe a little bit more than you don't. So I'm sending you guys so much love. If you love this podcast and you know someone who needs it right now, please forward it to them. It's like the greatest thing you could ever do for a podcast if you love it. And it would mean the world to me. Truly, it takes 1 second. And that's how a podcast gets new listeners. That's how we continue to show up 3 times a week. You guys, I love you so much. And I will see you next week.
Hey, thanks for listening to the podcast. And I want to make sure that you have my phone number, and I'm not kidding. Did you know that I have a community text number? For real. My phone number is 310-496-8363. This goes directly to my phone. All you have to do is text the word daily to 310-496-8363. And I literally text you every single day, Monday through Friday. I actually just got done 30 seconds ago texting a bunch of people back, and I talk to you all of the time. You guys, people always ask me how I got my community text number and how it works. Well, all you have to do is you can just go to community.com and get your own. Community makes it easy to get a phone number that you can use to build your audience using text. People just text you at your number and they're added to your group. Then you can text them out audios, video links, anything you want. You guys, I text out happy birthday videos. I love to send podcast links, thoughts about life, book recommendations, different events that I'm doing in the local area. Texting gets me out of the noise of social media and directly into your hand. And now you can start texting your people too. Just go to community.com to get your phone number. They give you a 10-digit real phone number, not those weird short codes that look like spam, but it's more than a phone number. Your new number comes with an inbox for SMS and texting. This means you can actually manage your text list from your computer and an app on your phone. You can schedule text to send at certain times and to certain groups. You can even set up auto replies or let your assistant or customer service team answer your text messages via Community's awesome dashboard. Just go to community.com and ask for a free demo. They'll show you how it works and get you your number. It's time to start texting your audience versus just posting on social media. Everyone uses Community for that. So go check them out at community.com. I can tell you it's not just great for communicating with my audience, but Chris and I use Community and our texts to also sell out our launches. I'm telling you, you get such an incredible response because you really are creating a true, deep sense of community. And it's so intimate. It's freaking amazing. Go check it out at community.com. Hey, do you know what the big secret is this year? And it shouldn't be a secret because this should be your biggest focus. It is building your community. I am always working on building and nurturing my community, and everyone is talking about the power of community. Without an online community, you just cannot grow organically or create a real movement, which is what I know that we're all after. And you can build trust or monetize your audience. When you get community right, not only does your audience grow faster, but so do your sales. But where's everybody going to be managing their communities these days? And a lot of online entrepreneurs and thought leaders are turning to Circle.so. Circle is an all-in-one community platform. It lets you host content and create discussions, live streams, group chats, and memberships all under your own brand. And what's so cool about Circle.so is that you don't even need a website or Facebook group. Instead, Circle lets you build your own community site where you can host content and manage your members. You can even create locked and unlocked content spaces, groups, and classes. How freaking cool is that? You can put your content behind a paywall too, and you can charge different amounts of money for different spaces on your community site. Circle.so is famously easy to use, and it has a free 14-day trial for you, so you can go check it out, see if you like it, see if you love all the options. Just go to Circle.so. Go check it out right now, you guys. Imagine being able to manage your community, start group chats and live classes, and accept payments all in one place. Kind of mind-blowing since this is usually spread all over the place. You have to log into so many different things. If this is the year to capture, organize, and monetize your community, head over to Circle.so. You can get a free trial and start building your online community right now. Just go to Circle.so. You guys, you get the 14-day free trial. So just go and see if it's for you. It's going to streamline everything and make your life so much easier. It's so freaking cool.